and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Andre Drummond.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Anthony is out there with Davis, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Morant outside, and it's blocked. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Left side, Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony, the pass to LeBron. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polish. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's the pass to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lets it go from the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Washington Wizards. James outside. From 10 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Passes it to Allen. Valanciunas in the high post. Pass to Morant. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Anthony against Anderson, and they pick up 2.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
It's stolen by Anthony. That one goes in.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Anderson against Anthony, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for LeBron. And Memphis making a change here. Both free throws good from Anthony.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Valanciunas. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And Clark, you just figured it was a matter of time before Davis threes of his career.
Yeah, I agree with you. That evolution of his game was something that we all could kind of forecast. He still gets it done inside when he needs to, but he's had some injuries, and he understands being smart and efficient is just as important as being physical and tough, and he just picks and chooses his spots. And I think his perimeter shot is really good now, and I just think it's going to continue to get better with time.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Davis, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career, and quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
That's tipped. Fast break. The Lakers. Kuzma with the ball. And Davis can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Knocks it loose. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Davis with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
.121 left to play in the first quarter. Can they get it? And it's Clark slamming it down.
quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Bain, boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Harrell with it. Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. And that one's good, Caruso.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Jones, and Davis sends it back. On the basket by Jones.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Kuzma, right side. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Los Angeles leading by 10. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Dylan Brooks out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Winslow, and it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Drummond. Harrell trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. To the inside, and it's Clark with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
James. It's rebounded by Memphis. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Clark up top. Brooks outside. Back to Clark.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And LeBron James gets it to go. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Timeout called the Grizzlies. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
We're fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 12-point game. And finished off by Anderson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Outside Anthony. Harrell trying to free himself up. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. Anthony's got 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Valanciunas dishes to Morant. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
You see the quarter awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Allen. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And here's Anthony for three. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks the pass to Morant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Morant's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 9. Passes it to Harrell. Kicks it out to James. Anthony against Brooks. Shoots from 14. Shots good by Anthony. 15 points in the game.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Morant outside. Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Anthony. 1:03 left here in the second. On the wing, James. Back to Anthony. Here's the three. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Anderson right side. Anthony with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington. To the middle. And Drummond kicks to Anthony. Over Brooks. And that one goes long.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from it.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Anthony out there with Davis, and it's Caruso in at the point. Allen passes to Valanciunas. Lock at 6. Down low, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
James outside. Out left to the wing. Davis down low. Valanciunas is there. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Here's Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lakers leading by 10. LeBron outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. That one misses. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. That cuts the lead to single digits. Allen's got 5.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The drive by LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Just making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's Brooks in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 9. It's Anthony with the drive. Got a piece of it.
That
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Valanciunas against Davis. LeBron dishes to CARMELO. It's good. Anthony's got 24 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Got a hand on it.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And that one, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Looking to end his cold spell. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Morant. Anthony looking it over. Inside, here's Davis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Davis has got 6 points.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Here's James. The feed now to Davis. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Jones against James.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Kuzma outside. Back to LeBron from downtown. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's James, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded. Los Angeles leading by 15. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
1:03 left in the third. Now here's Jones. He's guarded close to the paint. Back to Clark. Banked in off the glass. Clark's got 6 points.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and there it is for him. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the steal. And here we go. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Drummond.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
There's Winslow, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Harrell. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Morant. Clark is out there with Winslow. And it's Tillman in at the center.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Lakers leading by 13. Here's Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Caruso.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now Winslow, pass to Clark. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. And slam dunk by Clark.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Tillman grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Puts up a 3 to the left side wing. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 13. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And here's Anderson for 3. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Caruso, the pass to CARMELO. Harrell trying to free himself up. Count it, good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
The drive by Brooks. And the rejection by Harrell. Anthony finds Kuzma. Pulls up. And the Lakers get it back. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 28 points for the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
And stolen by Kuzma. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I get $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Here's James. Gonna go that time. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's James, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And playing this team only twice on the year, yet you have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight they complete the season series sweep against Memphis.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Carmelo Anthony.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
To the inside, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's Morant missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Grizzlies now. Memphis with the ball, trailing by 17, and finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
James with a deep 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. And the rejection by James. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Brooks. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.